Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming. Welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. And today we're gonna be focusing in the end on a farm, but let's get cracking. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and let's get into it. I have a bucket of... well, actually, it's not a bucket. It's empty, almost empty bucket of coffee, but it should hold me up. I talk too much. I just need to wet my whistle from time to time. Let's get started. Let's get into this first. What did I do? Alt tab. Okay. Let's talk about the game. This is the 5th episode of the series, and Olgala shared this with other people, so yay, hey new people, thank you for watching. This is one of the frustrations of the game, is the beginning of every game. Oh, by the way, I love the photos of Jaro Balaj, Jaro Balaj, Košice, Slovakia. I love the photos on the intro of the game. Okay, so frustrating thing about the game is the beginning of every game. It's if you go like who wants to play sandbox mode and play with the other kids when you have with the slow kids. All jokes aside, you should play whatever you want. But in my opinion, for me personally, it's not satisfactory if I don't challenge myself. And this is challenging, but this is something that I passed it. I know how to build a city. I know how to build a sustainable city, but every new series I begin, it requires to be a new city, a new city, a new city. And does it really have to be like 5 hours? Does it really have to be like that? I did play some of it on paused, I did play some of it on sped up, but to be honest, this is a 5th hour, more or less, of us playing this game, and this is how long it takes me to build this city. It is over 2 kilometers from the border crossing. I do not like that. I probably, if I build a city from the again, if I build it, I think it's just too close to the other city to want to do the other one. So it is what it is. That's the best I can do. It is what it is. Right, so we're gonna talk about the goals of my republic, what I want to do. Profitability is always in realistic mode. We already showed that what we can do is quite limited. Food, clothing, meat, alcohol, that's about it. Tourism could be interesting thing, but I don't know how realistic it is. You start a new republic by tourism. I don't know. Maybe a hotel or two would be appropriate in my opinion, but I don't know. Well, I will definitely build a hotel. Okay, so we have our first building that Oolykee keeps lying about constantly. That will be the fire station. You can already see that we are missing the waste collection points. Where is the waste heat? Do I have the container stands? Did I place any? Yes, I did. This is only going to be... where did I place the other ones? I don't think I placed all of them. This looks like it's only one of them that is probably gonna be good enough to cover buildings right around here. I'm perfectly fine with this. I might have mentioned that I'm perfectly fine with this, but you can see a lot of this is how I look if I need to build stuff. If I'm wasting my life, this is it. This is what I want to see, that you're wasting your life. Road construction office, not doing anything. Border crossing seems to be manageable. I will just go and keep these guys busy, or give them something to do. You can see that one of them has construction to finish. That would be the sewage tank, which requires delivery from open hull and covered hull, or open hull trucks, and that's just how it is. University, we're gonna deal with that later. High voltage switch. I will let this be done by excavators first. Flats, brick. Okay, so there we go. This is one of the things that I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for B1. That will be buses 1, and I'm gonna prioritize this. Chomusek sewage tank. I will deprioritize this. This is the same construction office is in charge of this, so I'm gonna just skip that one. Flats brick, sewage tank, and then the next one is heating plant. You can see that the materials are already delivered except the last the construction segment, so we can start with this as well. This is going to be important. Heating plant is one of the first buildings that you need to focus on. And just for the excess workforce, let's see if I can find something small for you to do. Unfinished plumbing. Power transformer. I was hoping for something small like this. There we go. So let's go with B2. That's buses 2, and that's it. Medium priority. Just do it when you have extra space and time. Everything else should be focused on the primary thing. Okay, so this is it. We have the border crossing here. We're gonna have a lot of minivans going to take workers from the border crossing. You cannot tell them not to take college-educated people, so you will have college-educated people, which I think they are still paid more. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they are paid more than the non-college educated. Oh, I forgot to put this one in operation. There we go. Now it's gonna be in operation. This is the one that's delivering workers to the fire station. Why is this one has college? No, it has a college-educated person there, but it's not. Yeah, it's just this icon this is a single icon. Even though this represents a college-educated person, this is not. Small details. If you click this should be disappearing. The college-educated person from there. Yeah. I know. Oolykee is being a cheapskate. He wants to cause problems and stuff. Yeah, that's Oolykee. You know me. Okay, so that's it. I think I'm gonna be speeding up. Things from now on. I'm just gonna double check real quickly. Hopefully quickly, what we might need here. We're gonna need coal for this power plant. We're gonna have to import that. Hopefully that's not gonna be a problem. Even though, in my opinion, any border crossing issues that you have now are just gonna become worse later on, because these construction offices never stop building. They're always gonna be there, and this is one of the reasons why I try to send have distribution points, distribution offices, that you utilize maximum capacity of the trucks to deliver stuff from the border to the collection points. That would be with meat, food, clothing, alcohol, and most importantly, construction materials and even gravel. This is why I would start with gravel being dumped on the piles. I'm thinking, if I ever gonna do the construction industries around here, do we even have a place for it? This is the only source of stone that I can see that we can turn into gravel. Let's play with this idea for a moment. I'm not really sure if I want to do this, but let's play with this. Oh my god, this is actually 0? Wow. So if we're gonna do anything, yeah, speed up. If we're gonna do anything, looks, oh my god, even here is horrible. Oh dear lord. Okay. So I'm gonna say case closed on that one. This is way better, but also is that on the other side of this hill. On the other side of this hill. Is this too far? Well, if you're gonna continue constructing stuff, I don't think it's too far. What about you? You're still gonna need quite few of these quarries. You're gonna need like 4 of them, I think, if you want us to source all of your like stone from here. But I can rotate them like 50%, 70%, 80, 90%. But I think I will build them all like one side, 2, 4, like here, and then we can go and build. Oh, it's in the middle of Tri-City area. Gdynia, Gdańsk and Sopot. This is Tri-City area in the north of Poland on the Baltic coast. In any case, yeah, so speed up all the construction that's happening here. You can see it now, border crossing seems to be nice and easy. Asphalt roads, I don't think I'm gonna focus on them now, even though buses would be able to drive faster on these roads. I will still not focus on them. All the roads are done. Well, I think all the roads. This one is not. Okay, so let's see with D1 and 2. I know that they are not, that they're busy, I think. Oh, they're not. Bastards. So wait, you're not in range here? But it's probably not the range problem, it's the amount of work that they have. But as far as I can see, if they are just standing still, there's no need. We can assign additional construction offices. I like to check these out from time to time just to see what the state of the construction is for these construction offices and to see if we have any available vehicles to work on this. So this is the first residential building that's going to be finished. Let's see if our fire department is actually working. I do not see this. Why don't we? It's 46 people as well. That is a decent amount. And why is there? I'm just gonna monitor this for a moment just to see if we get the. Oh, you're not it. Let's see, vehicles on the line. Okay, so he's getting workers now. You can see that I selected non-college educated workers only. So, oh, we can do this. We can enjoy it a little bit. I'm gonna have a coffee while we do this. I love the electricity hoses. I like the power cables. Shows you the power of our republic. But yeah, I really like it. I like the compliments. I like the generation of the trees next to the road. I think that's very nice. I don't know if this is normal, though, whenever they have randomly generated rows that trees are around there, or is it due to the density of the trees and stuff? I don't know. But yeah, definitely, it's one of my a positive opinion. I have a positive opinion on that. What we're gonna do with this road that needs to be built? Well, to be honest, road is gonna be done eventually. Do I want to start on this farming? I think I do. I think I'm gonna do this as well. G, escape. I think I'm gonna allow them to go and build this early on. So let's pollute our water source a bit. So they can go continue and work on the farm and farm adjacent areas here. Groundwork, dumpers, groundwork, transport 1, transport 2, roads, footpaths, dumper 2. Oh, okay, there we go. We have a problem with dumpers. Oolykee named these wrong, so let's see why. This is dumper 1, this is groundwork 1, dumper 2 is this one, F2, T2, G2, T, F1, B2, B1, D2, there we go. Oh, I have 3 of them. Ooh. Spicy. This is the one that I missed before. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, baby. I think, to be honest, we'll equip it, to be honest again. I prefer my, with all due respect with Mr. Dennis, I think due to the distance, we can call the truce and say that it's due to the distance from the construction, the actual construction, that this is the reason why we are actually that it's necessary for me to put more vehicles. The test is over. I'm not testing it anymore. I don't think with these distances is viable for us to build a city with 4 dumper trucks. The second thing would be the concrete mixers, and this is going to be a big thing because this sucker here, even though we don't need it now, this sucker here requires almost 758 tons of concrete. Yeah, that would be 10, times 5, that would be 600, that would be 50, and then another 10, 60, approximately 60 dumper trucks, 63, 4, something like 63, 4 trucks, 64 trucks, gonna have to go to the border crossing and back to deliver enough concrete to build the grain storage. Yeah, that this is all together. Initial stage is only 100 tons of concrete, and then later on it's gonna be the rest of it. So yeah, just FYI. Okay. Yeah, I have nothing else to add. Buses. Yeah, let's manage the buses. This is how I manage one constructions. You can see here a brick apartment is being built and a heating plant is being built. 2-kilometer distance is the tricky one to maintain with people going to the construction office. From the border crossing to the construction, this could be a dodgy thing. Okay, here we go. Next thing that we forgot here would be the gas station. So close to the city, maybe somewhere in the electricity range. We're gonna go with that. Even though they are vanilla now, the Rob's gas stations, I don't use them because the vanilla ones have bigger capacity. It tells you about the biases that I have towards the game and the mods, just because it's a little bit more convenient for me. I use this one, and this is in electricity range, which we can easily, well, you know what, our that's a good point. Okay, another point. We don't have enough spaces. We don't have enough construction offices. Let's see if we can. I would need excavators, more excavators, but can we build more of these? Oh, we can. Okay, so we have a couple of more excavators here that I would really like to put in operations. So what I'm gonna do here is build one of these, and then call it. This would be G3, I believe. G3, and then assign it to everything except footpaths and roads and factory connections, 3 kilometers, and then assign you. You can be assigned there. Oh, right, okay, so road missing, I guess. There we go. So we're gonna assign one of the flatbed trucks, open hull trucks, to this one, and we're gonna assign these two bad boys, 2 excavators, so they're gonna be extra excavators here, and deliver only with vehicles. With yeah, let me see the weight on this sucker. Empty weight 8 tons. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So this one cannot carry it because it's 7 tons, even though that means bullshit, because the game is well, broken, and I don't know. I believe I'll talk to people on Discord, and I'm really interested what this vehicle can carry, and is there any other metric for this little bulldozer to be transported with, what was it, V3S? Open hull, road depot. Yeah, this is just a road depot. Empty one. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, the first buildings are being finished. Residential building and heating plant. As soon as heating plant is done, we can start delivering coal here. We don't need this. Oh, this road is almost done. Spicy. That's the way. I like it. Wow. Okay, they're even finishing this. Look at the issue with this one. We have 86 tons of concrete required additionally, and we are already at some stage of. Oh, cheat mode on. CHE. If you press CHE on the keyboard, you get cheat mode on. I do not use anything in cheat mode. You have the general cheats like add rubles, dollars. You can cheat whatever you want in. I do not use any of that stuff, especially on YouTube. I did it the first time ever now, even though I know that cheat mode exists like forever. I knew for it for like 4 years. I never cheated anything like for the videos, and I think the first time I even pressed the add rubles, delete rubles was recently. Oh wait, is that a lie? No, I used it the sandbox for Mod Monday videos. I use the sandbox, unlimited money and stuff, so I don't have to cheat in these things. Then you know, there's many other times when cheating is warranted. No, that's perfectly fine. And there we go. So we have all the vehicles, well, a lot of vehicles busy now. Couple of open hulls don't have anything to do, but that's because usually open hulls require ground stage or initial stage of construction to be done for them to be able to carry anything. And this is totally different office. This is a ground construction office which delivers excavators to sites. This one is now picking it up. So yeah, I'm thinking that I'm missing the second open hull truck to deliver these vehicles, but seriously? Oh, okay. It just took a few moments to realize that it's needed everywhere. So, yeah. Okay, we have a bus here. That's a red flag. That means that... oh, and this is even extra because I can see that the vehicle is on the way here. Already one bus is on the way to deliver workers to finish that stage of construction. We have the heat, this brick building being finished as well. So that means that B1 construction office can take more on. Bigger projects, I will give them this one. That would be B1 because this is going to be the next bigger. Actually, yeah, I'll leave it for now, even though they're gonna be wasting a little bit of stuff here. Why am I saying wasting? Because the crane is still here. The crane is still on site waiting for the construction materials to be delivered so they can finish the construction. This is what I'm saying. You see these people not working because they require materials, and materials we have some open hull trucks, but yeah, they're actually quite good because the materials are already on the way. So yeah, that's the next stage of construction, I guess. And are these guys gonna go on the farm? Yeah, all the concrete workers, concrete production, all the concrete is going to the farm. So yeah, couple of things I'm gonna talk about. Well, that can be later, about farming and stuff. I will never build asphalt. This is again criticism I got, and it was definitely warranted, and I don't do it anymore. Building asphalt roads close to your farms, oil fields, pumping stations for water and stuff, this is unrealistic, and I don't do it. I do max gravel roads for farms and gravel roads to let's say water pumping stations. That's the maximum I would do, but even that I don't think you need it. I think it's all already everything is okay. I'm really skeptical. Oolykee is skeptical about this. You see, this is a small project that I can assign construction office to. Let's see, bricks, flats, heat pipeline, B2 heating plant. It's still on the initial, on the initial construction stage. It still has finishing stage to finish. And this seems to be ready to be finished as well. So very soon we're gonna have additional capacity for my bus construction offices, which brings me to another thing. How many of these construction sites we can have? That would be 2 more. Okay, you know what? I'm going all in on this because I gave up on the Dennis's testing and firmly say that he's, in my opinion, in my game style, he's wrong. Dennis is wrong. I need more. This is going to be G4, I think. G4. That's groundwork 4, and what I do here is the concrete mixers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have this one that was supposed to be, I think, open hull, but open hull seems to be pretty active, so I'm gonna go with B3. B3 would be bus construction office 3, and what I'm gonna do is get a road crane, and then V3S is more colorful, even though it's a slower one. And then we're gonna go for buses, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then groundwork buses, nothing, and the workers from the border crossing, and I just remember that I forgot to tell them to get the concrete from the border crossing. Ta-da! You're done. And B3. I need to remember there's a B3 construction office here, and do not go anywhere. Okay, so B3, let's see where we're gonna get. Oh, let's go with electricity. So let's go where the issues with electricity is. I think this is our first. So we're gonna go like this and prioritize it. Yeah, this one doesn't even have a groundwork stage finished. I'm just hoping that the open haul truck is not gonna deliver an excavator here, because yeah, I mean, it's still gonna take some time with the buses to build this. Probably should have focused on this one. So let's go with bus 3, B3, and finish this. Oh, we have B2 here. Okay, okay. We have B2 on this one. This one should be B3. B3, yes, and then put it as a higher priority. So we get electricity here. We still need to, I still want to focus on this and the substations, so we can finally get electricity here, and focus on this one so we can get electricity here. Why am I focused on electricity so much? It's because D1, D2, D2. So one of them needs to be D3, because I want a fuel station to work, and I want our fire department to be, I think, more efficient. And I'm still kind of worried about this. Why is there no ever, when I see buses here, never any people? I really think we're gonna have to follow this guy. Come on, man. Honk, honk. Honk, honk, mofo. Really? Where's the hold up? Just pay your bribe and that's it. Boom. Okay, let's follow him. Night is falling. Let's see if everybody's gonna turn the lights on. This is sped up, by the way, so that's why it's going too fast. Still no lights? Come on, what's with the nighttime? I expected it to be nighttime now. There we go. There we go. Oh, I got a notification from Reddit, and I found out something about these street signs. By the way, if there's a street sign for the for city, what does it do? A couple of things, bad things, many bad things, and one good thing, or at least I think it's a good thing. When you put a, let's go and talk about this. At least what they explain on Reddit. I never tested it. I never actually used these signs, but let's see this. Yay, we have power protection. Well, you know, protection for from fire protection. So these signs, road signs. If you go to roads and you have this sign over here, you have this city sign, city district signs, whatever limits. What does it do? It actually slows down the max speed unless told them differently. They slow down to 60 kilometers per hour, everybody. So vehicles slow down, and the second important thing is that it makes the street lights in the area of the city much brighter, or brighter. This is what I read. I'm not 100% sure if this is correct and true, but it's cool. Speed in real life, absolutely, I agree. As a driver, I support as slow moving speeds as possible. It saves lives and it gets the job done. Fast speeds, not warranted. I'm against it. If you want to drive fast, speed, you know, if you want to drive off-road vehicles, go off-road. If you want to drive fast, you go to the circuit or formula racing or whatever. My opinion, personal opinion. I know it might be controversial, but I'm all about safety. Right, so heating pipelines here, they're being... Ooh, that's actually a big one. Sure. Let's prioritize this project. Let's give them something else to do. These guys are waiting for the materials to be delivered, but they have secondary project as well, which they're working on. So B1 can have additional projects, hopefully small one. Unfinished plumbing. Yeah, is that B1 again, did we say? I think it's B1. That's gonna be a secondary project. And B3 has already 2 projects, which this power transformer is being done very fast because of the crane, yeah. Ooh, they're done with this stage. There's another one, but they need steel and stuff. And this is where we don't have any more construction offices. I'm just... Yeah, we're done. Only 15 and we have all of them used. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with the setup here. We only have 8 concrete mixers instead of I would usually put 12. What my first step would be if I didn't do the testing with less dumper trucks. My thing would be that I would be building the construction offices first. Sorry about this. I will be building the construction offices first, and that will speed up all of our construction. Constructing them might slow us down because you need to construct some of the roads and approximately 9 buildings, which we're gonna potentially even do soon enough. I think this Tri-City area is actually gonna be very, very cool because... oh, this one has the biggest cathedral, even though it's the smallest as far as I can see. Yeah, sure. We can build the construction offices around here, potentially even distribution offices, and service all 3 cities at the same time. This is very, very cool. So yeah, Olgala was right. This is actually quite much easier than expected. Oh, and we have these twin cities. Haha, Bonigi and Seldoni. I don't know how to pronounce this. Okay, so snow is falling, or it's snowing. And that's our own border crossing, and we're gonna have our snow clearing vehicles already working. Oh, he's already working. He is right there. So we have Skoda here clearing the snow. That's fine. This is gonna make everything a little bit more difficult, so I'm gonna start straight away with additional let's say additional work for the let's be there right now. Additional work for the technical services. So we have the that should be here, maintenance, technical services. This is the free one. I think we can do it like this, and then just mud roads, and get. I'm gonna just get a lot of them. I'm done. I'm gonna do it my way. It's my way or the highway. I will clean only this area. I will not allow them to go back in this area because we have trucks dedicated to this. And oh, mud roads, because we will have this mud road that I kinda need cleaned. What about 2 kilometers? I don't want them to clean some of these roads that we absolutely don't need. Okay, let's go with 1 kilometer again. They will clean some village roads, but at least they're gonna be able to. They're gonna be managing everything. I can do this. You see this? I'm gonna show you a trick. Because they do up to within the range of 1 kilometer, and this road is more than 1 kilometer. If I'm correct here, if we remove this purple point here, this is not going to be covered in yellow anymore, because if the road exceeds this 1 kilometer, it's not going to be cleaned. For now, as far as I can see, I want them to clean these roads. I would like them not to clean these roads, but I don't think... Oh! Let's see if this works. We have the place roadside warning snow, no snow plows. Okay. Let's see. Do not go there. Snow plows. No go. And here, the same. Snow plows are not allowed to go in that direction. Okay. So, if I go to technical services, this would be a cool thing if they... Oh, fuel. Oh, they have to go all the way back to refuel? Or you're gonna be complaining that there's no fuel? They're gonna be complaining that there's no fuel. There is fuel right here, but they're just complaining. I'll do the temporary solution to this. So we're gonna go and build a fuel station, free one, Free City of Bravos. There we go. And fuel, we're gonna go and tell this guy to deliver fuel here as well. Ta-da! Deliver to 50%, so they're gonna get fuel very shortly. Well, as soon as that guy comes back, and they're gonna be able to refuel. Farm is progressing nicely. I like it. We need to deliver first the materials in order to build the next stage of farm. We have until the March to finish this farm, and then we have to focus on the silo. If we don't, we're gonna lose some crops and stuff. But yeah, farm will be the important thing to focus on here. Okay, I believe due to the speeding up that we do, I think we finished some construction. Oh, we actually didn't. We finished one here. So we have B3, skip the university, high voltage switch. Nobody's working on that. Let's see if we can get some of the smaller projects moved away. Let's go here, B3. Yes, and put it as a high priority. I hope they're gonna deliver this still shortly. Right, and then this one, I just wanted to give them more stuff to do, but looks like the materials were delivered for the heating plant, so they're gonna be working on that. They still need to work on this high voltage wires, but you can see that there's no vehicles coming here, and they still require these materials, resources needed, not delivered, because if you go here, resources on construction site needed, only labor, and here it's both labor and materials, so this tells you that these materials are needed. And if you scroll all the way down, let's say to heating plant, you have these all related vehicles. That would be vehicles that are on route here, and there's none over here. One of the reasons is because this is not prioritized construction, and I don't want it to be prioritized construction because I want them to work on one by one projects as they go. What's the speed of these bad boys? Speed is 60 kilometers per hour. So when they remove snow, they can actually go 60 kilometers per hour. Cool. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. I just want them to see where this snowplow is gonna go. It's gonna clean the... No. It's not gonna clean this part of the road, but that's fine, because usually they're either accelerating in this part of the road, or there's a queue if they're going in the opposite direction. Cool, cool, cool. News, I usually always miss the news. This signs these piles of dirt. That means that the construction is being done, that the groundwork has been done, or it is being done, but usually when I see it means that it's done, and the next stages of construction can continue. You can see here buses are assigned to this stage, so that's cool. I'm still monitoring my buses. That would be 1, 2, and 3. Oh, where's the D3 that everybody keeps talking about? Dumper 2, and then where's the dumper 3? So we're gonna rename this one in dumper 3, just not to confuse ourselves. There we go. Just a different name. Right. Anything else? No, speeding up. We're speeding 37 minutes into this episode. Only in this manner Oolykee can actually can finish something, get something done, get Brexit done or something. Again, any political things that you hear from me, it's usually sarcasm. I don't have any political agendas, and I don't support anything. Like if I start saying build a wall, it's just because it's so stupid. You know, Chinese did it 4,000 years ago, and it didn't really help that much, right? So anyway, it's just as a joke. I'm doing jokes, and haha, you know, funny. So trying to be funny because that's the only thing I have left. All jokes aside, monitoring B1, you have two construction assigned. Heating plant is actually in finishing stages. You can see that only 75 work days. By the way, if you're new again, how do cranes work and what's their benefit? Cranes have a thing called 5.5. Every crane on work site accelerates work of a worker by 5.5 times. So one worker does 5.5 workers work if they have a crane on site. What does the speed level means? This is how many workers they can support. Up to 23 workers, and that's it. If you get more workers than that, they don't get any benefit of having crane on site. So their work is not counted as that. So you either get better cranes, or you get more of them, or just like me focus on having this many workers at the same time. To be honest, crane 23 workers literally do 120 days in one day. 120 days of work in one day, plus 135 or something. So they're very, very, very efficient, in my opinion. So like, let's say some bigger project, how much I'm looking at, if there's anything left with 100. So let's say university. If we have constant supply of people, 1,458. If we have a crane with stable influx of people, this building would be done in 11 days, which potentially we can test, because I'm not gonna build this university until we get the people working living in a city, so I can have stable supply of workers coming here. How? By allowing them to have locals working in this construction site. So yeah, that's the plan. Okay, I'm somewhat impressed that we are not doing that well, even with speed up, that stuff is not being constructed so fast. I know that the issue is the distance of 2.2 kilometers to the first buildings, and the buildings we are constructing at the moment is the farm, is the heating plant, and I have no idea what the third guy is doing. But, building without electricity. Did we start importing electricity? I think we did. No, we didn't. So you can start importing electricity. It doesn't matter. It's going to go back to zero anyway, because you're not consuming any electricity, but it will give you a sign here that the voltage is high, this gauge here. That means that there's electricity there. So, I mean, it's kind of obvious that there's no electricity here because building is not finished. But over here, for example, this is also not connected. We don't have any electricity here. So yeah, just FYI. Yay, the fuel station is working. It's out of fuel though. We were waiting for a new tanker truck to deliver fuel, to bring us sugar and tea and rum. It's only being loaded here. I am quite surprised by the amount of workers in the fire station. I think this is one of the downsides. This is very, very bad. If anything caught fire, it would be really, I would be really suspicious that it would work. By the way, even though there says 46 people here, I'm going to talk about how the delivery of people works. I always go with a simple rule, less than half. What does it mean, less than half? You need to deliver less than half amount of people, or use the vehicles that deliver less than half amount of people. Why is it so? Because I use multiple vehicles to deliver. I need this small amount of people, because the next bus, if you deliver, let's say that there's a bus with 46 people. These people are going to work 8-hour shift. If your bus arrives 7 hours and 55 minutes and stops at the bus stop or at the workplace, and it will not release anybody from the bus, even though people finish in 5 minutes, nobody's gonna leave the bus, because it registers that the workplace is full, and this can cause a lot of problems. So I usually like to deliver if there's a bus station, like for example here, that's gonna be servicing, what was it, 180, I think it was, altogether, something like that. 180 people, that would be 60 here, and I don't know, I forgot. Well, let's see. Well, anyway, I would go with the buses at least. It would be even better if it's like 10 buses with, 20 people in there, would be the best, just because they would constantly have bus after bus after bus delivering people. So whenever there's available space, somebody would go, and also they would then spread around through these shifts as they work, so every bus would deliver certain amount of people to work there. We're gonna talk about it once all of this is done, by the way. I like to go here and prioritize the roads that already have mechanism on there, because vehicles might go and deliver stuff elsewhere, and we need them to deliver stuff here. Anyway, so I prefer them to deliver less than half half of the people and then put 3 buses, like let's say, but it's still like 50% of people and still put 3 buses to go there. You would be delivering 150, in this case, 3 times 46 people, they would be delivering 3 times that, sorry, 3 times 23 people, so it would be 69. But at least it would constantly be full of workers. So that's why I use smaller capacity vehicles than it's needed on the finish side, because eventually you will have overlap while people are working. Bus is there, bus leaves, people stop working, and your factory literally stops, in this case fire department. So this is not ideal. We have another stupid thing. If you're new to the game, we have another stupid thing, the 3 division. I have no idea where they came up with this, but end stations, I hate those. This is line of code that shouldn't be made into building, but end stations, they do pace the release of buses in a timely manner, which is any station should be doing that, even bus drivers, they have, look, you need to leave this station and this time, unless you're late. So buses do waste time in between the stations, and if they need to, because you can't come to the station early, you need to be at the right time, because people expect you that you're going to be there. So anyway, so even like bus drivers, every station should be releasing people at the same time. Unfortunately, 3 Division had stupid idea where they literally had a line of code, which I think it's still there, line spacing code. Line spacing is this, let me see if we can go, we need a line, need more, what? I don't know what this means. There's a line spacing, spacing length. I don't know if this is still an option, but line spacing would be that the vehicle, both vehicles, you have 2 vehicles on the same line and you tick the spacing. Oh, right. I think I need more vehicles. So yeah, we can do that, because this is obviously not enough. I will just go and order a bus here, remove this, copy paste this, pause to this guy, and don't go to storage. There we go. So now line spacing is disabled. If I enable this, literally both buses are gonna be going at a snail pace, because line spacing means that both buses are moving at the same speed. So if one bus slows down, the other one slows down. It's just brain dead idea of how to make buses come at the same station at the same time, or like in equal intervals. What the end stations actually do, the end station just releases a bus, and whatever traffic tells them to do, they're released in equal increments, which is great. Absolutely, I agree with that. But you don't need a building for this. This is a line of code how normal behavior of the buses should behave. You should have like a depot for buses where they go repair, refuel, all of that, which end station does refuel them, but trams don't need refueling, but they still need like an end station if you want to have spaced out line and stuff. Anyway, brain dead. And also I think this with trams is gonna be such a pain in the ass, because if we're not using mods, I think we're gonna have a lot of problems with the, let's see, repair station, technical office, depots. Yeah, we don't have a tram depot. The Robs one that is actually the only one that looks like a, they call it depot. You see, they call it depots here, but they're actually, wait, where are they? Trolleybus depot, here we go, end station, depot, and yeah, this is tram end station. Like, it just should be depots, like, even though here depots are garages that are totally separate from end stations, which they again shouldn't be, but sure. This is the way they rumble, this is the way the cookie crumbles, and all that good stuff. Okay, so I totally missed some speeding up on construction, so let's go and try to do that. Okay, so we have the. By the way, this is moaning channel. This is what we do around here. Well, this is what I do around here. But so yeah, if you sorry about that, but you need to be aware. Let's go with bus one, finishing this high voltage cable, but as a secondary building because it's you know what, the crane is already going there. So let's go as a priority building, and then high voltage wires. We can do this also bus one as a secondary project. Medium priority, leave it at medium priority. Oh, police station. Okay, perfect. We have a police station now, and with the sound of the police. Ooh, ooh. That's Oolykee singing. That's the best you're gonna get. Anyway, leave this. No, put it as a priority, but give this guy a cookie. Give this guy something else to do. That would be bus 2. Just as a secondary project, if I miss them, that they don't have anything to do, so they have something to do. And we have bus 3 having space, so let's go for the next one. Brick building. I would like to give them something that already has delivered all the materials. This is perfection. Leave it as this priority. There we go. Yeah, I think our little republic is progressing nicely. It's snow. It's, oh my god, it's 13th of January. That's so bad. Did you deliver all the materials? Almost there. We really need to focus on the farm. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna focus several construction offices on this as they finish. We might even see it now. That's not a lot of big projects that they have. So yeah, let's risk it. Oh, one other thing they're gonna need around here that I usually forget would be a fuel station, which I'm gonna build. And this is again where the mods come into play. I can only build this fuel station. Is this a fuel station? Oh, they have this one. Yeah, that's a free one. Yeah. What I wanted to say with I wanted to say that I usually don't like them having these free fueling stations, but after the first ones that I make, I don't really use them for anything. I always build a normal fuel station because wherever you develop, you need electricity. So, you know, fuel station as well. So yeah, just my 2 cents on that. I might even leave this fuel station here for the farming infrastructure, for the farming and stuff. Ooh, silo. Yeah, silo is not needed right now, so. But I definitely should have access to. Oh, fire station. This is something absolutely yes that we're gonna need around here. Another fire station, because you don't play with this, you don't mess with this. Fire station needs to be here, and hopefully once it's here, it's gonna be. You can see that they have electricity, sewage, and water. Heating station is not needed for this. For this fire station, but don't mess with this. Your industries, your farms, they need to be protected, especially farms. Why? All the vehicles burn down. You lose everything on the farm, so yeah, just don't mess with that. Don't mess with the farm, boys. Okay. Anything else I want to do here? I don't think so. I'm thinking about something that I was talking to Demetri about. Shout out to Demetri, hope you're safe. He's in the... Anyway, what I wanted to say that when I was doing some testing with him as well, I came to a conclusion that potentially road. You'll see why I make these repair stations and how I make them. That these repair stations might be very nice placed in between 2 farms as well, because this is a huge accumulation of vehicles that can be easily, constantly being repaired by a repair station being placed there. I know a lot of people have one repair station and vehicles go there to be repaired, but there's way better, like if you understand the big picture where your vehicles are located and almost constantly parked, you can literally kill 90% of your vehicles or repair 90% of your vehicles while they're actually just parked, you know, just constantly be repaired. And that will be construction offices and distribution offices. We will talk about that. And the next big thing would be farms. And then if you can actually put 2 farms close to each other, which we already spoke that we might do that, this would be kind of huge, kind of big deal. So yeah, that's something that I'm gonna be thinking about. Oh, perfect. First large farm. What is this? High voltage wire. Oh, okay, so I'll do it this way. We will focus all our construction offices on the farm. It can have 3. I mean, it's a lot of brickwork. That's for the buildings, boards and steel for the infrastructure. And then we have overhead catenaries, the roofs and stuff. And I don't know, mechanism is probably for the, you know, they do have a small silos here, but the internal storage is just a joke, like 100 tons or something. And this farm, on maximum expectation, would be like 7,200 tons, which is, you know, almost 100 times more than the, more than 50 times more than the capacity of the of the small farm silo. So yeah, just FYI. I will still leave it at a medium priority because they have other two things that they're focused on. So this water well, which is yeah, finish it just because they're working on that, but after this, I think we're gonna focus on farming, because this farming needs to be done literally in a month's time. And I'm kind of... Oh, perfect. Oh, is it? Are you going there? That would be sweet. I'm thinking about setting... Whoa, they're even delivering workers? Oh, they're going all to a farm. Sweet! Let's see if the workers are going to be managing. You see individual workers. On the bottom you can see traveling in vehicles 6.5 hours. I mean, like, that's a lot of traveling. It's winter, they're moving slower depending on the roads, the traffic and stuff. But this is the foreign workers at least. I'm not sure if domestic workers as well. This is how long they will travel to get to work. But we have this now. I will increase priority on this, because I need them to deliver bricks over here. And we have another crane. No, that's the crane over here. And yeah, we just need more bricks and stuff. We just need more bricks and stuff, and we're gonna finish with this stage, and then we have even bigger next stage. Okay, we are slowly closing in on the end of this episode, so just a heads up, I'm getting these notifications. A lot of these are mods. We're still getting notification for those. Oh, right, this is their priority now. Sweet. Okay. Oh, both of them are prioritizing farm. This is now it. This is it. Everybody's going to the farm. So we're gonna have at least 2 cranes focused on this. I'm really hoping that they're gonna bring these bricks. We need at least 2 open hulls with the bricks. Skoda here. There we go. It's only on the way. It's still not coming here. But eventually we have 2 cranes. We can handle like 50 people. So this would be the next stop. It's just that the crops are harvested only at one time of the year, like you have a few months to harvest them, and if we miss next season, well, first you need to plant them and then all the other stuff. If we miss the 1 year, you're screwed. By the way, there's a couple of tips and tricks on the farm that we're gonna talk about to focus. Technically, I could have started, if I started building this farm as a first thing from the beginning of the first episode, we already would finish this and have first harvest in the silos, because this is the second year now. We're gonna or a full year pass from the beginning, and I claimed in one of the initial episodes that you can build this farm. You just build this farm, nothing else. Get the tractors in, mark the fields, and start doing it. And then quickly go for a grain storage, and then quickly go for buying the harvesters and trucks and stuff. And boom, you will have huge, more than 50% of your harvest collected on the first season. So yeah, it's possible, but you know, is it worth it? Do you really want to go for it? I don't know. It's up to you, but I do it sometimes I don't. Recently I don't, but you know, you can always import stuff as well. Anyway, this is 57 minutes into this episode, so I didn't do an intro. Probably gonna skip the intro as well, like the first episodes, but yeah, hopefully you'll still like the videos even without the intro. That's a very old intro. Mrs. bought it for me like freaking 5-6 years ago. From the Fiverr. So yeah, we made this intro and I still use it. I'm not earning any money on this, so you know, it's just a hobby for me. But if you want to support the channel, I have a description of the video. I enjoy coffees, I have to be honest with you. That money sometimes goes on beers as well, so I have to be honest. Large farm, and this is a police station being finished. I think I should definitely give them a secondary construction. University, definitely no. Pumping stations, we already have a bus assigned to that. flats brick, we need a crane for that. Only if we have something like smaller, like this would be bus 3. Bus 3 is the one that is struggling now because it has a lot of buses over here not doing anything, and bus 1. Also nice small project for a bus 1. Hellas. Is this Greek? Greece? Small clinic. Pub. Pub is not a small thing, but it looks like it is. Bus 1, I believe. There you go. Bus 1 has a pub, bus 2 has a police station and a pumping station, bus 3 has a plumbing and a large farm, so yeah. This is going to be, of course this is going to be our main focus. You can see that we need another 11 tons of bricks. I am pretty sure that the truck is already on the way there. So yeah, if you go and press on the I and then camera, you can go and press letter G on your keyboard. You can look at them like this. And if you press on the, again, FPS camera, you can see it even how it looks. I love the farm. I love the rolling hills of Tuscany. Rolling hills of Toscana. Probably should name the city Florence. One of my favorite cities, by the way. Number 1 is still Valencia, but yeah. Anyway. I think I'm gonna leave it here. This farm is not gonna be finished now, but looks like it's gonna be finished before the... Well, you know, hopefully if they focus on the delivery of materials, but because I'm not prioritizing anything else but the farm, I bet that they're gonna focus on materials as well. So if I go and focus even this on the farm, we have all three bus 1, 2, 3 assigned to the farm, so they're gonna finish it relatively fast. But that's gonna be next episode because I will record everything that I do. I'm just gonna say now, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section, let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it, and if you want to support the channel, have the description of the video. See you next one, bye bye.